Today on the channel, it's the holiday season, and what better way to celebrate than with the Mythic Legion's Christmas Moose?
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Mythic Legions unboxing and review. And today on the channel, what better way to celebrate the Christmas holiday season than with a little moose, a little Great White North, a little North Pole stuff here, as we got a Christmas moose. But for all your Mythic Legion needs and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up Big Bad Toy Store. Use the link in the description down below. And we got this moose, or I should say I got this moose, about Christmas last year, maybe a little bit before, and I didn't open it last year, but now here we are, Christmas season 2023. I decided, you know what, I'm going to open this moose up. I got the perfect pairing in my collection, of course, the Figure Obscura, Mythic Legion's Four Horsemen, Santa Claus. Going to put those two together, and bam, you got an immediate Christmas display. So I'm here for that all day long. And twice on Sunday, which would be Christmas Eve this year for those keeping track at home. But of course, we're going to do this unboxing like we do all the other unboxings on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, let's see what this moose is up to. Big window box for the moose. If you ever run into him in the real life, you can get him to put his old John Hancock across the front. Moose gives some of the best signatures, as we do know. Mythic Legion's down there. Little moose artwork on the side. I'm here for that. Got the evil horse on this side. Oh, the animal kingdom in uproar, as we know. Got a little bit of a blur back there. Not going to read that War and Peace novel for you, but I'll take a picture of it for this video. But a dark, menacing background is what I would call that back there. And then on the bottom, we get some of the credits, all that kind of stuff. It does say 2022 Mythic Legions for those keeping track at home. And you know me, I love the Mythic Legions. I dabble. It's just it's a big undertaking. It's a big undertaking being a Legions collector. If that's your only thing, it's all right. But when you collect as many lines as I do, the price points make it very, very difficult to collect them all. See you later. Goodbye. We do get a moose in the old plastic prison. Holy twist ties. Big, heavy moose. I am here for this, though. I'm here for stuff like this. Looking very, very cool. But I'm going to get it out of the package. Going to get it out. We'll be back talking all things a Christmas moose. All right, I got the Mythic Legion's moose out of the package here, and pretty much what you see is what you get with this moose here. Fairly simple. The only accessories, the two antlers, and they just push right in there very easily. You can rotate the antlers, which is nice, but I believe this is how moose have their antlers. I believe they're kind of up. At least that's how my old friend Bullwinkle had them back the day when I was a kid, but I think they do go back like that, almost like a net capture instead of straight up. I believe that is the case, but you plug those in and man, you're off to the races here. You just got a vehicle slash animal because, you know, people riding mooses around, especially a guy like Santa Claus. He wants to jump on a moose anytime he can. Move over, reindeer. I'm moving over to the moose. That's what he's doing. But a very cool one and very interesting. I always love an animal character, an animal creature. And the Mythic Legions team have given us a lot of horses, things like that over the years. So I'm definitely here for that. I'm all in on it here. And this moose looks very cool. And like I said, I got this for one reason, to be a part of a Christmas display. So you get the moose right here. And I guess I could grab old St. Nicholas out of here. I get him right here. Pair these guys together, it just kind of feels like the holidays. I don't know. Does Santa always have moose around him? Sure, he does in my collection, that's for sure. But it does look good. Scaling is amazing. This is a big moose, and this is a decent-sized Santa. It's your regular standard 6-inch action figure size. So very cool here, which does lead you to believe, hey, you can use this for G.I. Joe, you can use this for Marvel Legends, you can use this for whatever you want to. Very versatile, of course, and that's what we get with these horses and stuff like that from the Mythic Legion's team, the Store Horsemen or Four Horsemen in that matter here. But that's how I plan on pairing these guys up together, of course. Maybe they're just minding their own business, and then that evil Krampus comes sneaking around and scares that moose away. Who knows? You never know how that might go either. But this moose, let's dive into it. Let's go through it as quick as possible. There's not a lot to talk about outside of it looks really cool. I got no issues with this one. But he does got a head that moves side to side. You do get the up and down on the head. You do get a little articulation there at the neck, a little side to side, back and forth, a little up and down as well over there, looking really nice. Besides that, you got a very firm body here. You do get legs that kind of separate out a little bit for you. Legs go back and forth. You can hear that little ratchet action there. So you get a little leg movement. You get a little bit of side to side right up here at the thigh, I guess we'll call that, and we'll call this the knee. You do get a joint at the knee, single jointed knees, and then you get a joint down here at the ankle as well. You get a couple of little toenails. I don't know what you call them back here, though, and then you got the nice hooves here like a horse, looking very good. No waist in the middle, nothing like that. And of course, you do get a saddle here so you can have somebody ride. You got a blanket over here, some nice sculpt design. You got a spot for the feet, spot for the hands. You also got the reins, of course, going into the front of the mouth. Those do unhook, as we do see you got a little peg hole in the mouth. You got a peg hole here. Just peg those in, and you got the reins here. So somebody can ride this moose all around, looking very good. Get a little sculpted in hair design, looking nice on the moose. Very friendly eyes on a moose. Moose seem to be fairly friendly animals for the most part, unless you taunt them or mess with them. But they're always really cool to see. They're walking slow. You always see stuff on TV or whatever of a moose crossing the street. It's just a majestic thing. It's like seeing a whale in some ways. But it looks good here. You do get a little ornament down at the bottom, giving it a little bit more of that Christmas flair. And when I think of moose, a moose, I should say, I either think of Rocky and Bullwinkle or I think of like a winter setting. I don't think of them in the heat of the summer, but obviously they're around in the summertime. But he does look very, very good. I'm going to see, can Santa ride him? I don't know with all this stuff he's got going on here. I guess he can't with all this coat and all that going on. Come on, Santa, hop on. Oh, hop on the moose train. There it is. Look at that. Does that not say Christmas all day long? I'm putting this on the mantle tonight. There's no doubt about it. It's going on the Christmas display. We got a moose. We got Santa. We got a lot of fun right here with the Four Horsemen moose from the Mythic Legions line, of course. So a quick unboxing, an easy one here. One I was excited for, and like I said, I've had this one for a while. Finally opening it up around the Christmas season. Thought that was the perfect time here. And these two are going to be paired up for the rest of the days in my collection come Christmas time. That's the way I'm going to pull it. But what are your thoughts here? What are your thoughts on Mythic Legions? What are your thoughts on the Mythic Legion Moose? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And of course, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell as we got videos every single day. And then some. Of course, Patreon, early access to both YouTube channels, bonus content, exclusive content, giveaways, pizza reviews, dog stuff, you name it. All going on over there at the old Patreon channel. And Patreon, the best way to support this very YouTube channel. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget social media, SirPaul64 on the X. The _Kyle_Peterson on Threads and on Instagram. For a little Santa and his moose unboxing, Merry Christmas.